Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Review today. Today's beer is Boundary Bay IPA India Pale Ale. This is another one of the beers that Dorf sent me. Got in beer mail, Dorf 68. Dorf, appreciate it. This is Boundary Bay, and they're out of Bellingham, Washington. It is an American IPA coming in, and it doesn't have it on rate beer or anything, but what I can figure from some of the remarks and some of the other comments and research that I've done, it's about 6.4%. So, guys, if you've got more information than that and you think that's different, well, give me some comments back on that. This is American IPA, like I said, year-round serving. So if you can get their beer, this is a West Coast beer. They're, like I said, they're out of Washington. So the food pairings is cuisine would be the curried and the Thai foods, and the cheeses are going to be pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar, your more pungent cheeses, even Limburger and Gorgonzola. The meat for this is poultry, fish, shellfish, salmon, grilled meat, beef. And the glassware is pint glass, tumbler, mug, stein. I'm going to use the Duvel glass tonight. That's what I'm going to pour it in. I'm hoping it's going to have a nice hoppy aroma. The last one I didn't have quite a hoppy aroma as it should have. And it's not recommended for extended cellaring, so if you get it in your area, get it in and keep it cold, keep it refrigerated, because you need to fridge the hops. Let's get a little bit down there to generate just a little head at the end of it there. There we go, look at that. Just that little pop at the end of it there. They throwed a big head right on there. So that looks pretty good in the glass from there. It's not exactly clear, but I do see the bulb through there, so it's got a little bit of a haze to it. Maybe a little chill haze or something. About a finger of head there on it now. Let's get a nose on it, guys. See what we got here. I'm getting a little bit of malty hoppiness. Got a good roasty malt smell to it. And then the hoppiness is, it's not like the West Coast style generally is. It's more of an orangey. I'm just not getting a big hop aroma on this beer. Must be highly hopped. So, guys, let's see what we got here. I'm getting more in the malt than I am IPA. So, cheers, guys. It's a little hoppier than the last one that I had from the West Coast. It's more of a floral hop than it is the piney, standard West Coast style. Not getting a big presence on this one either. I mean, it's not quite as bitter. Not as bitter as the last one that we did, but this one is it's got just a little more taste to it. It's got, and I just can't pick up what it is. I don't have any information on what type of hops they use for this beer, or what kind of malts they're using in this beer. So, like I said, this is another one of those that Dorf sent me out there, and from out on that side, and it doesn't have any indication on the label of how old it is, and I haven't seen anything etched in the bottle or anything, so I don't know what the date is on this bottle, if it's this year's or what. A lot of times they put digitized codes on these bottles and etch them, and you just don't have any idea. Unless they actually put it on the label or put some kind of notching on the label and stuff. You don't know, so yeah, I don't know on this one either. I'm getting more of a maltier taste and smell, and maybe just a little bit of floral hops there. It's not piney, it's not super citrusy. I'm just not getting a big nose on this one for an IPA. I don't know. Maybe it'll get better as it warms up. So guys, we're going to let it warm up and see what we end up with. Stick around. Be right back. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left in this. I'm going to sip on this in quite a while. It's probably been 45 minutes or so in the glass here, so it's definitely warm. It's room temperature. So I'm getting a strong alcohol note from this right now. It's not typical of an IPA from the West Coast. I'll have to say that. But it's better than the last one. It's got a very strong, I have 6.4, but it smells like it's stronger than that. Maybe even close to a 7%. But, cheers, final chug, guys. I mean, it's a decent beer. I mean, I'd like to know how old the beer is, since I don't have a date on the bottle anywhere. And I've looked, and I don't see anything written on it anywhere. So I don't know how fresh it is or anything. And like I said, Dorf sent this to me, and Dorf, I appreciate it. Thanks for sending this out to me, because I've never had these beers before. I mean, you just can't get them over here. That's straight from the West Coast, and damn, I enjoy getting those kind of beers. You know, even if they're not top notch. I mean, I don't know until I try them. So man, Dorf, keep sending them, because I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna give this a 6. It's a B in the scale tonight. Rate Beer has this a 93 overall and 85 in the style, and Beer Advocate has a B in the style. So I mean, it's right there. I just want these IPA brewers to put a date on the bottle. I mean. And don't etch it in there where, unless it's dry and you got a magnifying glass, you can't see it. I mean, man, I'm just preaching, and I'm gonna get out of that. Guys, if you had this beer, give me some comments back on this one. If you liked it, and hadn't had it, hadn't seen it, I can't get it over here on this side, so I'm glad Dorf sent it to me. And give me comments back on this. So as always, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and come on back. Let's send it for a jam. See everybody then.